Hello guys, Cap Crew, and today we'll be reacting to episode 3 of the SB19 story. Depending on when this video comes out, we do want to say Happy New Year's, Happy 2025.
Whoa, whoa,
we hope the best for you for 2025. And I hope everyone's spending time and having a safe time. But we do want to say that we have something coming out soon. Project related to SB19, so we hope that you do look forward to that. Previously in episode 2 we learned about the hardships that SB19 had to endure, a lot of hate towards them, a lot of difficult questions from reporters that were aimed towards them, and how this levels of stress and the pressure from all of that made them leave. Some of the members leave. I did read in the comment section down below that it was while they were trainees, I believe. That's what I thought I read, but please do clarify if that's correct or not. But they came back and their song or their dance practice for Go Up went viral, and so going forward from there they really just took off. We also learned a lot about how, I forgot the name of the woman, but how she helped SB19 develop as well and was there to support them a lot, and just seeing their growth from having 3 to 10 viewers for during their first live stream go all the way to where they are now was also fascinating. So we did learn a lot from the previous video. Very excited to check out episode 3 by Casual Chuck. EJ, what do you have to say?
I mean, I feel like I'm watching a Netflix documentary when I'm watching this Casual Chuck SB19 explanation or episodic series. I feel like episode 1 was a bit of an introduction. Episode 2 kind of brought us with the ups and downs, especially with the press, and I feel like episode 3 is going to be more focused on like their highs and their successes.
Yes. And
maybe a few minor bumps here and there. But yeah, I'm really excited to check this out, so let's go.
Most definitely. Let's go straight into this. Please do comment down below if we miss anything throughout this reaction video. But let's go straight into this. CJ, you ready?
Ready, steady.
All right. 3,
2,
1, go. Episode 3. Wow.
Casual Chuckies.
Would you believe me if I said that SB19 would be successful if I met them 3 years ago? You'd probably think I'm cheating because I'm talking from the present. And your past self would never believe me because I might have only seen them as a trying hard boy group who had to wear the same clothes over and over and over and over again because they couldn't afford a nice variety.
Clothes are
Despite
expensive.
all this, they already knew what's gonna happen.
Itong mga to, sigurado ako in the future, magiging successful kami.
They knew their destiny. Pablo's username reads, I'm Seismite. A random fan asked, why? He answered, it also means seismic. Like Earth's vibrations. It's something big and important, so when I seize the mic, I create this impact. Like an earthquake. And when an earthquake happens, you know what's next after that?
There's a meaning for that.
Are you sure you don't know? Do you actually want me to spell it out to you?
Please do.
Okay, let me show you.
It's like we're seeing all these things for like the first time too.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Casual Chuck. The production here is next level.
Yo, with the waves and everything,
Yeah.
I see you.
The wave of tsunami. I'm seismic. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is during Bazinga, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Pablo. If you're new here, you're probably wondering how he ended up there. This is called triple.
Yeah.
Finally, they were starting to go up.
Yep, go
They
up.
were very young. This was the time when they were still trying to figure out their musical identity. Enter the Get in the Zone album. Just check out the
Their
level
first
of
album.
variety.
This was more ballad in my opinion.
This their debut song. That's what they mentioned in the comments. And this is the song that went viral, right? The dance
on Twitter. Yeah.
They do have variety. Remember, one of the things that we noticed from all the songs we checked out so far is that they explore a lot of genres. and they have the ability to be able to do multiple genres and that flexibility. And so you're seeing it from the get-go with their debut.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, 100%.
First album, yeah. Wow.
It was definitely a mix of everything. The bashers immediately saw this as a
Kung tiga di
They
bagay.
were seen as a group
Kung
because of
talang.
what they were. 18 didn't get affected as they started to get
Of
to
course.
know the boys on
Haters.
a deeper level. We get to know their fun side.
Si Ken naman po, nung na-meet ko to dati sa cover group, parang sabi ko, feeling ko mayabang to, parang ganun to. Mayabang to, tumbling-tumbling ka pa dyan, ganun. Tumbling-tumbling pa to.
Uy, judgmental sister.
Parang lagi siyang may sariling mundo, hindi po siya belong sa amin. Tinanong siya ng teacher namin, sa tingin mo sino pinakamagaling sumayaw? Ako!
Ayun na. Me. Ako po, sinabi ko po talaga.
Ay, kung confident ka naman, bakit
Yes
hindi,
po.
di ba?
Ang galing ko po talaga.
Si Justin po, una ko nakita to. Oh, pogi. Siguro mayabang to. Si Justin naman po, nung una ko po siya nakita, sabi ko, typical guy. Parang gano'n. Sorry, si Justin po, parang pure, parang innocent. Pero nung nalaman ko siya, si Style, sobrang friendly po. Siya po yung happy feel namin.
Di ko alam na siya pala yung main vocal po kasi akala ko magaling na talaga siya sumayaw.
That's how you know he's talented, you know?
Mabait po siya na may mayabang po natin.
A mix.
Tinatry niya lang maging maangas, pero
Ken being a...
talaga.
Ken's my guy.
Calling out Josh.
Akala ko po hindi siya yung leader.
Nung una, ang weird niya po, nagsasalita mag-isa, parang bigla na lang siya nagaganon. Isang sabi ko, nakatayo siya sa gilid. Tapos may training kami, tapos biglang gaganon. Gaganon siya. Gaganon po siya sa gilid. Sabi ko, anong ginagawa na? Nagre-ritual ba ito sa gilid?
Nah,
We
Pablo
also
got
got
called
to know
out.
their internal battles.
To all of our families, especially to our parents, and sa mama ko, sa kapatid ko.
Oh, super emotional.
Honestly, yeah. Because remember, Josh,
That guy had a hard time.
yeah, he had it rough.
He had a terrible time.
Ketchup and salt, I remember that.
Well, there's no nutrition in that
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Yeah, and then they came back, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. I also read in the comments down below, like, this is also why Stell
Yeah.
was the last one to debut solely, like, no, as a solo, because of what happened in the past. I could be wrong, please to comment down below. Like that fear, right? And
Yeah.
so just seeing how he went from that to this to like now you see him when he performs or you see the live performance, he's like you see a beast.
I feel like there's a lot of character development when it comes to SB19 because a lot of them had a rough road
Yeah.
going into the group.
Yeah.
Even being in the group, they also had rough patches.
Yeah.
So I feel like it just like creates a very strong group. You know,
Yeah.
forges a diamond. That's
Yeah.
that's the vibe I
You
get.
definitely see a lot of character development and then now we're seeing the progress here, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I thought he was singing for a sec.
Yeah.
Pag hindi ko na kaya, sila yung tulong sa akin ako. Yan, si Stevie, si Justin, si Ken, si Josh, lahat.
Show BT.
Show BT.
Since na, napasalamatan ako na lahat. Maraming pasalamat si Sir Robin for being
Yeah. Robin was Tang Tang Robin?
Yeah. That's the OG right there, Tang Tang Robin.
And just like that, SB19 got us into their zone. So
All
back to
right.
the album. As unique as each of the songs was, all 7 of them managed to reach the #1 spot
Damn.
on Billboard's
Really?
Lyric Fine Global chart.
Damn,
we got
all
Go
7
Up.
songs? Wow, so
Wob. I can't Yeah.
So usually when an album comes up, there's usually when an album comes out, there's usually like that one song or two songs that does really well
Yeah.
on the charts, and then the rest of them, like, they do well, but they don't do as well as, let's say, the other ones. And to have all of them go number one for like this category is pretty fascinating to me, actually.
SB19 kind of reminds me of the Filipino Big Bang. That's the type of vibe I
Yeah.
get from them. Cause like for Big Bang, all their songs were like bangers, right?
Mhm.
And I feel like SB19 they put a lot of love and attention to each individual song. So I feel like it kind of reflects
Yeah,
on the Billboard.
I also remember, like, I see a lot of people saying that they're the P-pop kings,
Yeah.
and that they pave the way for up and coming artists as well.
Guys, give me the same energy.
Like obviously in K-pop, as people that grew up listening to K-pop, we noticed that there were certain artists that paved the way or made or had moments in their career that changed the pathway for K-pop in history. And Big Bang definitely had a lot of those moments, you know, not just with their music, not just with the production, like who makes the music, like GD,
Yeah.
but they did a lot of things that changed the way for K-pop as well. Music video styles, fashion, who does the production, the type of music they make, as well as the solo careers.
Yeah.
And so similarly, because that's our expertise growing up, but now we're seeing in P-pop, like, they've had a lot of things happen that kind of paved the way for P-pop. We could be wrong, but these are some things that we're noticing, and we understand why they're referred to as the king of P-pop.
Yeah.
And just one example, the fact that all the songs in the album went number one for Lyricfine Global is actually pretty fascinating.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Bro. 7
It's
songs.
still insane thinking about it today.
And that was their
They
debut
were
album.
Done. They also appeared in Billboard's top social 50, peaking at number
Gosh.
3. Or so they thought.
And aside from that, eto nagbabasa rin ako ng mga comments naman sa ating comment section. Kasi di ba yung last na pinost niyo is number 3 kayo sa Billboard Social 50. Pero ngayon, number 2 na kayo, guys!
Wow.
At Billboard Social 50, may mga nagko-comment dito. And number 6 na kayo. Number 7, di ba, nung last niyo pinost. Number 6 na. Reaching artist, congratulations!
No, they're booming. But the crazy part is they go even higher because we know what happens with Bazinga.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it. Stel ended up forgetting that he was in a live interview because he had to check it himself. Yep, it's real. September 1st, 2020, a well-known artist canceled an Instagram live interview with MTV scheduled for the next day. So MTV host Kevin Kinney invited SB19 on a short notice to fill in. An opportunity knocked, they answered.
Oh my god. Who wants to go first? For me, I would like to collaborate with Mr. Bruno Mars.
Oh,
2 weeks later,
that would be crazy.
Kevin made a bold prediction.
We ask a lot of people for interviews. A lot of people that you want us to interview, we take it very seriously and we reach out. Some people, you'd be amazed, don't have the time of day, can't find the time, can't do it. Oh, you know, that's tough. Okay, no harm, no foul. Then there's the people that are like, name the time, name the place with it. SB19 did that at 9 p.m. They'd never done an Instagram Live before. They didn't know if they could be together. They made it a point to not only be together at 9 p.m. because they knew that was the only time that it worked for this US-based host. That type of work ethic
Yep.
is going to take them very far in the music industry.
I agree.
He
I
called
agree.
it. He
I
called
agree.
it, yeah.
I agree.
They're like, that's what I mean by not only their hard work, but it shows you their mentality, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, we got to get it done.
I feel like when you're very desperate and you've struggled in the past with
Yeah.
getting a lot of attention,
Mhm.
and you slowly start to build up momentum,
Mhm.
you start recognizing opportunities for like what they are,
Yeah, and
and
like,
that's SB19's prime example with this MTV interview.
they don't take anything for granted. When they see an opportunity, they're going to take it. And like, it shows you their work ethic as well, as this person mentions. And obviously he has a lot of experience with doing interviews with other artists. So he sees the contrast and the difference between SB19 and a lot of other artists as well in their work ethic.
That's what I'm saying.
Also very good at predicting music, okay? Right? I'm like the MTV push of hosts. same way that MTV knows how to pick winners, I know how to pick winners. I said on this very after show, SB19 are going to be big stars.
He called it.
I said it on IG Live. I've said it to you in private, Caitlin. I've said it to Banjo. You know, he didn't say anything back. SB19 are going to be big stars. They have charismatic. They're hardworking. Today's date is September 18th, 2020. What I'm saying is, okay? I want somebody to post this on September 18th, 2021 because of how much larger and more well-known SB19 will be a year from this date right here.
And when 2021 started, he reminded people about what's to come.
4 years into my career, I've seen some people come and go, and I've seen some journeys, and you can spot things, right? There's similarities. SB19 right now, and the lock that 18 has on the voting week in and week out, and seeing them rise up the social 50 chart over at Billboard, it's very akin, it's very similar to what was going on with BTS 2017, 2018. Now I hope SB19 can reach this.
I don't.
heights. I'm rooting
Bazinga
for them.
came
You
out
guys are awesome guys,
soon.
hardworking
Like it came
guys.
out 2021 as well, I believe.
After like incredibly 10-hour plus work days of rehearsal and choreography practice, and they still put a smile on their face, and they're incredibly hardworking. I think that's really the. And aside from the music being good, it's the work ethic that's going to take it to the top. So my
He said it
prediction is that
perfectly.
everyone's break out.
Yeah, this guy just took the words out of my mouth.
Then what happened?
What song is this?
Kevin's prediction came
There's so much music.
Yeah.
SB19. Congratulations.
This song was on the next level.
Oh, people
It
want us to
showcased
check out
Pablo's
What's as well. We do have to
songwriting
check that out.
Yeah.
Ken's dance moves and unique sound.
I'll take all my trash with me, bro.
Still's heavenly voice and choreography.
There's just too many songs for us to check out. I'm excited.
The most iconic rap verse in all of P-pop by Josh. And Justin's brilliant mind, which
Creative
created
director.
a spectacle no one has ever seen in the country.
That was pure art, bro.
It became the fastest P-pop music video to reach 1 million views in just 16 hours.
You see, wow.
SB19 sent shockwaves that reminded people of what they are capable of.
Gento was so good.
Natanaw na ko ang ilang music video nga what na-encourage ko.
Alright, we gotta check out What
The world
Next.
that inspires
Yeah.
That and
responded
Crimzone
with a
and
giant
Moonlight.
wave of appreciation.
Gusto ko nang ipagmalaki yung SB19.
SB19.
Yung last video nila, yung What?
Maganda yun.
Ang ganda ng video, di ba?
Galing, grabe. I think, dun mo rin naman makikita na hindi mo pwedeng
Yeah, they're getting international recognition, but they're also getting domestic recognition, which is a whole new category as well.
Yeah.
para gamitin yung preparation. Walang pinagkaiba yan kay Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, that's a huge praise.
Na nag-train sobrang galing, pagpasok niya ng ring, knockout yung kalaban. Walang difference. Lalo ko na-appreciate ang isang artist na alam kong pwedeng magyabang pero hindi nagyayabang.
This was also the time when I found them. Their music made a difference in my life. It gave people happiness. Their music inspired us to become a better version of ourselves despite our imperfections. SB19 taught us not to only raise our own flag, but to wave it proudly.
Wow, good episode. Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm sorry, Pinuno, but you gotta hang in there till the next episode, okay?
Shout out to Casual Chuck. One thing I did want to mention as well is that they talked about their success and the praise that they were getting, not like in the Philippines as well, and in like my experience growing up in K-pop, you could be popular internationally, but you might not be popular domestically.
Yeah.
Or you might be popular domestically, but not popular internationally. There are cases like that, but it's showing here in P-pop that they're popular not just internationally, but also domestically as well. And I think a lot of artists and people recognize not only their hard work and work ethic, but they also appreciate how SB19 takes a lot of their culture, heritage, and their experiences and implement it into their songs as well.
Yeah.
And they're very proud of where they come from, and they represent the country very well. And so I think it makes a lot of people very proud. I think that's so unique to them as well, and it just helps us learn a lot about the culture as well. But in terms of this episode, we learned a lot about SB19, their climb up from the billboards, as well as the impact their first album had, and just seeing that progress was very interesting, as well as what you mentioned, character development. EJ, what do you guys say?
Yeah, there was a lot more positive things going on from what I feel with this episode for episode number 3. It's really nice to see them to see the progress they have made going up after all the difficulties they've had. I felt like the MTV interviewer like listed it perfectly. Their upbringing is like very similar to like BTS, but like personally I thought I was more thinking of like Big Bang. But I feel like all three share a lot of similar qualities. I feel like SB19 is really going to pave the way for P-pop, and yeah, I'm just really excited to be a part of it.
Most definitely. Please do comment down below if we missed anything or what more we should learn about it based upon these videos. But it makes me really excited and want to see what's, because of seeing the people's reaction to it and the talk about it. So very excited to check that out, as well as Crimson and Moonlight. So there's a lot of songs to get into, including the solo ones, but we will get to that. But thank you so much for watching. EG, got anything else to say? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe,
like,
and comment any other future suggestions. Bye.